This is how I render fat using my KitchenAid with my meat grinder attachment. I cut the pieces so they can fit down the chute of the meat grinder. When it gets gummed up, you use the tool to loosen the nut, and then you turn it on for a second and we'll push out the blade because it's a little greasy and it's hard to hold on to. You can use scissors to get the little fibers out, and then you want to make sure that you clean that little nut back off before you screw it back on. That way the threads hold. And then when you get it back on, you just go to town, start pushing the fat through and filling up your stock pot. This way is so much easier for me. I have a tennis elbow and I've had surgery, and so cutting all this up wouldn't even work for me. So then once you get it all done, I put it in a stainless steel big stock pot. I turn it on low. I set my alarm for 3 hours, and I just stir it every once in a while to get all of it stirred up real nice. And after the 3rd hour, then you set the alarm for 1 more hour, and then you just kind of keep an eye on it. You can tell when the fat is burning. So you want it to be just a golden brown color. So this looks like it's about done. I left a couple chunks in there just to kind of get an idea of what that looks like. The smaller, the better that it extracts the fat. So then it's ready to pour. And so you just pour it through that, and the excess I'm going to use to feed some of my birds on my farm. So I use rice and a bunch of different things, whatever I can find around, and I make them a little treat, which they absolutely love, and then there's no waste. The next morning, this is what my oil looked like. How nice is that? Made right from my farm.